So guys, at the beginning of this year 2026, I made up my mind that I'm going to, dip my hands in anything that brings me legit money, right? And yes, that's one thing I'm going to, do this year. But that aside, right, I am just here to yap about what I experienced today. And it's not something that, maybe I feel like I've enjoyed some leverage for a while. So I want to first of all give credit to people that, go to work every day and then, use public transport. I want to say that, especially people that, work on the island, you guys are really, really doing a great job. And I believe that by the grace of God, everything will work out at the end of the day. So for context, I've been working from home for the past 2 years, right? Since 2024, I've been working from home. And I would say that I have not had to do major runs in terms of, going to a very far place and then entering public bus. So let me also put this into perspective so that we can understand. So a couple of days ago, I was having a conversation with my friend, and then he showed me some things that he'd done in real estate that, I was intrigued. And, as part of the things I said to myself, he says that whatever thing that brings legit money, I'm going to try this year. I mean, just make sure that I diversify whatever thing I'm doing. And the fact that I have some, time on my plate that I can, put into it. So as we're having the conversation, he said to me that they put a lot of money into these new products, and, they do meetings, or they have trainings every month. And then, if I'm going to be available for that's today, I think yesterday, okay, so I'm shooting this video. So if I'm going to be available from 25th to 27th, then I should, come. So I just, I checked my routine for the week, and I'm like, okay, I can make it because I get to do my meetings later in the evening. So I said, okay. And, there's a friend that I also have that whatever I'm doing, I'm also trying to put him on. So I contacted him and I told him, yo, I'm going for a training. Would you like to come? And then we both registered. So when I, got there in the morning, going in the morning, I didn't really, know my way, right? I was supposed to enter, I think Lekki bus, but I later entered Ajah bus because one of the conductors did not really know where I was going. I was going to Chevron actually, but the address that was given to me was, I don't know, it was one hotel, Novata Hotel, and then, going there was, a bit smooth when I got there, and then, but coming back was where it all started from. So one thing is why I did not drive is the fact that I heard a little, rumor about the Ajah road recently, and I feel like I don't want to be stuck in traffic for 4 hours. I saw the news and all of that. I was like, no, it's not a good time to, drive. And then, I thought maybe that, public transport kind of thing is more like an adventure. Let me just get back to, that again. I don't think I've ever worked on the island physically, but most of the time I do my work from my desk here at home. So after the training, I mean, it was a very, very fantastic session. I really enjoyed the session. Zealous Group did a great job in, packaging and, putting that training together. I'm looking forward to the next 2 days. So after the training, right, what we learned basically was, understanding the concept of real estate, and, what we learned was quite robust. And then there was there was a barrister that, took us in, I think, terminologies and some, I'd say property law, right? And yes, I enjoyed the session. It was more so at some point during when I'm working, I feel like I've lost, people connection, that, working within a team inside an environment. That's one. Two is I've also lost that, part of me that gets to sit in a class. So it was a bit nostalgia for me, right? I was able to, I was enjoying the session because it's a new kind of thing for me, and I'm, trying to explore it, right? So, when you're a kid, you're still like, okay, let me try this. You're curious, yeah. So it's more like curiosity, and then, it was great session. And then after the session, when I was going on, I don't know, or I did not know when. So I and my friend Melvin, we left, and then, we're just talking. He was going somewhere different, and I was going, coming back to the mainland. And, there was some other person that I we just talked, and then, just meeting new people and all. So we still met at the bus stop because I was going to enter bus stop. And I would say that I don't know. I didn't know when I told the person that I'm scared to enter a bus back to the mainland. I was actually scared because I've heard a lot of news that, oh, they kidnap people, or you enter one chance. You understand? So I was too careful. You understand? I don't know. I was just too careful. And then when I told the person, and the person was like, are you waiting for your Uber? I'm like, no, I'm waiting for a bus that I will feel more comfortable in. So that's the end of part 1. Check my next slide for part 2.